night, good people. Welcome to Red Spirit Podcast with your host Ra. I just want to start out with saying I hope y'all thriving, surviving, moving, and grooving, and pushing it to the limit. But today, as you can see in the title, I wanted to talk about violence. I know people saying this, that, and the third about violence, but I feel like this one touched heavy. So I seen with this rapper, I think his name Little Rooney, and his daughter just got killed. Rest they soul. But I wanted to touch on that because I have a son and I have a baby mom. You know what I'm saying? And if anything happened to them, I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna grieve about it. But the thing is this: we have to stop this violence. This is not cool at all. When you gotta I blame him, the rapper, and I blame the people who did it because you can tell they was wanting him dead because you do it in anything in broad daylight, you don't care. You asking to get caught. And then they told him, don't go there. And then he kept hyping it up. And then the thing is, I blame him because you got a child that could get harmed, and you think people out here playing. People now don't care. These people, especially these young guys, whether it's white, black, or whatever, it's cold out here, man. These people is going ham over nothing. If you can kill a child, you don't have no type of heart. Maybe they did know, maybe they didn't, but I blame the dad because he he knew what he was getting into. He know he should have had that thing back at it, y'all. My fault. Interruptions and stuff. Hold on. I got this phone, so I need to put it on airplane mode or something. But anyway, back at it. Um, I like I was saying, I blame the dad too because he know I'm into something. You should have had that thing on you. You should have been prepared for what's coming and going. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that at the end of the day, you was trying to get away, but you shouldn't have never had her in that situation. People gonna talk that mess. Y'all tell me in the comments what y'all think about this whole situation. Here go the people that got killed and stuff. But and then I look at the mom too. I mean, I guess people grieve different, but for me, she just don't sit right with me either because it don't matter if it was my baby mom and we done had the worst relationship ever, not saying we did or whatever. If they was to call me and say both of them gone, I would cry because I still got love for my baby mom. Not trying to make this about her, but I'd cry. I ain't gonna lie, and it'll hurt very much. And then she's showing that money and stuff like, and then I'm hearing. I didn't see the video, but I'm hearing she saying F both of them. I don't know if that's true. If she like that, then that's making me think, did she set it up? I mean, y'all let me know what y'all think. All I'm saying is this: when we do this violent thing, we not making ourselves look no better. Whether we white, black, Asian, Puerto Rican, whatever culture or whatever religion, whatever race. All I'm saying is we gotta stop this violence and try to find peace and stuff because I'm pretty sure ain't nothing that deep to really kill somebody. If they, to me, I'm not gonna mess with you if you don't mess with me. What they say, don't start no shit, won't be no shit. My thing is this: if you ain't messing with my family, my money, or me, what, or stopping me from eating, why am I messing with you? My thing is this: we as black folks, I'm talking to us, we gotta find unity and peace, man. This stuff is sad business, man. This is very sad that a little girl ain't only made it to 5 years old. And I'm not saying we can't go out here and get killed or in a wreck or any of that. What I'm saying is we gotta think better and do better as a black community. Cause we killing over nothing, man. Over nothing. I done lost my cousin, rest his soul, to violence, to my other cousin. I done seen where Multiple rappers done died over violence, and we ain't even dying over land. We ain't dying over nothing that's worth dying for. We ain't dying over control or nothing. We dying because this man said he say she say stuff. You know what I'm saying? You sitting up here talking. Well, he said this. Well, he was on live like this, and that's another thing. The internet is terrible too because we hype stuff up and we instigate and push it forward for no reason when we should. I'm not saying everybody, but majority of people sitting up here, oh, well, he a punk. Oh, he said this or he said it don't matter. One of the realest things T Grizzly, I think that's his name, he said the most gangster thing you could do in a situation is walk away. Leave it alone. No matter what people say, leave. Sometimes you gotta walk away. I ain't saying every situation, because you don't supposed to be no punk. But what I'm saying is this: you gotta sometimes leave stuff be, because that one time, that little 1 minute could change many lives. Think about it. Think about how many lives was just changed because that little girl died and that man died, and she sat there and watched her hero die. Think about that. That's what I think about every day. When I move and groove, I think about, okay, how can I be safe? How can I make it? How can I get it to where my son is safe? Where I know I'm safe? Where I know I can protect him? Why, if I can walk away from this situation, they can call me a punk, a bitch, or a hoe, or whatever, a female. But if I can live to see my son graduate and his kids and my kids, see all them, and I get older, I'ma do it. And another thing that inspired me too was when Snoop said in the interview, he was talking about how when he was writing about death, him and his people, he seen them dying. And then he had to change his lyrics because he wanted to live so he can be older, so he can be better. He said as soon as he got off that case, he changed up his lyrics and the way he was doing things. And that's inspiration for me. Y'all think about what y'all doing and how y'all doing, and think about, is this really worth crashing out over? Losing my life, and then not even just losing your life. You got to think whoever pulled that trigger losing their life. They already calling us out our names and stuff. They already saying bad stuff about us. And it's already hard as a male to just be black in this world. And I'm not saying black women either. I'm not trying to exclude them, but I'm saying us as males, we are dying at a rapid rate. They're killing us. Um we killing us. And for you know what, we're gonna be extinct. Black males, stand up, stand strong, and shout out to the dads who are really doing their thing and and really taking care of their kids and not being no deadbeat. Shout out to them and shout out to mine and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for who I am, and I'm thankful for who been watching over me and stuff. It just, we gotta think better and do better, man, cause it ain't that serious to kill nobody and their daughter. That serious. Like, we gotta stop that. We gotta stop it, cause at the end of the day, we as people, we got to get better at this thing called life, because it's getting heartless. It's getting to the point where it's like, man, do you not even think? What if? What if I can I I can change the way I look at things? What if I can stop this violence? What if? You know what I'm saying? And I also, matter of fact, before I go, I'm gonna tell y'all this little situation I had. I know some people gonna say I'm scary, but it ain't about being scary. It's about smart moves. And I don't lay down for nobody. And I'm not the hardest guy either. But also, sometimes you have to think. To make a long story short, I had this car. Guy sold me a lemon. You know how women. My baby mom thought this, that, and the third. I should not work with him. I was trying to be the bigger man and say, "Oh, he helping me out and all that." Fast forward, the car got impound. I told him about it. I said I'm not paying, and then he, I was paying him. I still paid him some more money on the car, even though it was a limit. And I stopped paying, and then he took it to the streets. He took it to the streets. I'm gonna tell you, he took it to the streets, and he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna see you in the streets, this, that, and the third." And then I was like, "It's whatever, cause you ain't gonna touch my son and all this, that, and the third." So oh, I'm gonna see you. They gonna get your kids and all that. I don't know who you think this is. You know what I mean? Is this what you really want? Then he just, you know what I'm saying? So I set it up to where if he touched me, a lot of stuff was gonna go down. But then in those weeks went by, I had to hold on to my gun, and I'm not no violent guy. I had to think, am I really about to shoot these people and these dudes, take down all this stuff for a little bit of change, a little bit of money that we can just scrape up and go get and pay it? So what I done was, after some weeks, I came to him. He had a life death situation going on. We both came to each other and we squashed it. We said, why is we gonna get our families involved? Why are we gonna shoot each other and when we could just think about peace, go a different way? Cause it's not worth it. My point of this was I came to him as a man and he came to me as a man and we squashed it. Yes, I end up still I gave him a little bit more money and we called it even. We talked about it. My thing is this: sometimes you have to walk away from situations. Sometimes you gotta think outside of yourself. Don't just think for you, especially if you're a parent, you can relate. Think about, am I really gonna beat this person up? What if they come back and shoot me? Am I really gonna take this chance? What if this chance make somebody else mama sad, or take chances to better yourself. That's all I'm saying. Take chances to better yourself. Take chances to to see your kids um having clothes, seeing your kids having a better future. Take chances, those type of risks. Don't take these dumb risks. Stop being crash outs, man. Because us black guys and goddesses, we are great. We are very great. We are. We have to sit up here and think about what we are doing. Think before you do, for real, and think before you talk too, because you never know who you talking to. You don't you and check your tone and check the way you think, because at the end of the day, that one little action, all it takes is 1 minute to change. You can change many lives in the wrong direction, and you can change them in the right. My thing is this: y'all make good decisions out here. Stay safe, love your kids, and keep doing. And the parents who doing right by their kids, keep going, man. And y'all let me know in the comments, what do y'all think about this situation with the rapper Lil Rooney? I think I said his name right, Lil Rooney and his daughter. Y'all tell me y'all thoughts and stuff, man. Y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and stay safe out here. Choose peace and walk away sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Love yourself and keep holding on like a car. Keep holding on like a hubcap in the fast lane, and keep pushing it like a car in neutral. All right, love y'all.